All right, so we're up here again for another hunt. This time is going to be a little different. We're packing in. Got all our stuff, so we're going to see how far in we can get. We're hoping there was one spot that's like 9 miles in, so we can get in a little ways tonight, camp out, and work a bit further in the morning because it is a little late right now. So we're just going to get some food and see how far we could get packed in tonight. And in the morning, well, the ideal situation is we hear elk tonight while we're sleeping.
Hopefully in the morning we wake up and we got screaming bulls around us.
That's the ideal situation, but we're gonna get some food in us here and head up the mountain, and we'll see you guys when we get up there and we're setting up camp. All right, so we made it to our little camp spot that we're gonna stay at for the night. Just right inside these little pine trees.
Kind of dark.
Kind of dark, yeah. So I don't really want to go any further. We've also spooked 2 animals. The first one we think was a cow, but we're not really sure. We saw it for a second and then saw some elk tracks afterwards. So there's a possibility, but the second one was for sure because Bailey saw her. Man, we don't want to go too much further and start spooking everything out of here. So
This first night's camp, we'll see what happens.
we'll see if we're going to continue to do this or if this is our first and last time doing it.
This is going to continue for me. This might be a big test because sitting out here in the middle of the trees with bears in a tent.
That's what I don't like is the bears, but
We got the Nerf guns, we're good. We got pew pews.
man, hopefully we could set up, go to bed, and hear some bugles tonight.
If we wake up, it's going to be dark, but we'll show you some bugles if we get some. Hopefully
If we get
do.
some, and if we do, we can hopefully capitalize in the morning.
Just broke camp. We're all cleaned up, ready to go. Last night didn't hear many bugles, but heard a couple coyotes.
Heard coyotes and snapping and everything down here.
Yeah, snapping down below us, branches and stuff breaking. Not too bad of a night. It was a little cold for Dylan. My feet did get a little cold, but we're gonna have to figure something out because all of our tents on the inside got extremely wet. The rain covers were covered in condensation. So when we go stop for lunch, find a place for lunch, we'll have to tear everything out of our packs and kind of get our sleeping bags dried off, get the tents dried off. Right now, I think we just finished packing up, so we're ready to see if we can go get some elk to bugle and chase them down.
A whole lot of hike. It's just a hiking trip at this point. We're up at the tippy top of the world right now.
Almost.
Almost. We got about
The tippy top's over there.
over there. The tippy top's up there. Over here, the tippy top's about 400 feet higher. I'd say we did like 5 miles so far today. We got a little bit to go. We're gonna go grab water. That's hopefully up here. We see it on Onyx. So hopefully it's up there. But we're gonna go grab some water. Maybe find a place to camp. I haven't had anything yet today. So I mean, it kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? Hopefully something changes within the next couple hours because we still got 3 hours of light left, but right now we ain't got nothing.
So we got camp set up here. Oh, I did it. I said so.
So
I said so. We made it to the top of the mountain. This is kind of a nice little level spot. We're even with everything else. Today was not a very eventful day. We basically took our packs and our bows and we took them for a hike. Very quiet.
Very quiet, long hike with the bows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better lost the 15 pounds I came up here with.
Yeah, Dylan's there cooking dinner, getting things ready. Hopefully we can hear something from up here. Like I said, it's been very, very quiet. No chirps. We only saw the cow yesterday coming in. Today we haven't seen any sign. We haven't seen any animals. We haven't seen deer.
That's when I saw the moose this morning.
Oh, we did see a moose this morning.
Was that last night?
That was last night.
That was last night. Never mind.
Yeah, we didn't see anything.
I thought it was this morning.
Last night.
Okay, so that was last night too. So saw absolutely nothing today. And we have a feeling that tomorrow is going to be the same. So we might work our way back out of here and see if we can't go find a new spot. Since we're doing this pack-in like this, it kind of gives us the ability to move areas fairly easy without having to camp, without a camper to pack up and try to find a spot to put a camper. It's just trucks. So tomorrow, when we wake up, if we don't hear anything, we're just going to work our way out of here, head back to the trucks, and go find a new spot. That's a good way to start off the day. Nice bugle, no answer. Second day, we woke up without hearing any kind of bugles, calls, anything like that. But it was a nice night, a lot warmer than yesterday. It was cold yesterday, but last night was nice and warm. I was comfy. I think today what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up hiking out of here, try to get back to the truck, see if we can't find ourselves a new spot that actually has some elk making some noise. Spending 4 days, 5 days in here is going to be long if we don't hear nothing. And right now there is absolutely nothing. No deer, no elk, nothing. So we've packed up camp. Everything's packed up, ready to go. Dylan's just finishing up brushing his teeth. And we're gonna head down the mountain. We have to stop and get some water because most of us are out of water. So we'll see if we can't find some water, get down to that main trail and start hoofing it out.
Three hours later, we just made it down to the trail, getting some water. And then if we don't hear anything, we're just booking it out of here and we're gonna find another place to go. But no sense in staying somewhere where there's no elk making noise. Coming down the mountain, down lower, we saw some older rubs and older sign, but nothing crazy enough to keep us here. So that's the plan at the moment. Well, it is 2 o'clock. We started our trek at 8 o'clock this morning to get out of there. That was a long one. We ended up in there a lot further than we thought we did. Even with the trail, it was just up and down over saddles and everything, but we finally made it out. Don't know what we're gonna do yet, but that little, I'd call it a day trip because the hike in, we only hiked in for an hour on the first day. So little day trip, we did about 20 miles round trip. A little rough, especially because we didn't see any elk, didn't hear any elk. So we gotta figure out what's next and see if we can't go find some elk. We made it up to this new unit. We stayed in a hotel last night, showered, got everything situated where we wanted to go. So we found this new unit. There's a pretty big burn area over there, so we're hoping if we come this way and down, we'll be able to get out of the burn area, get into some actual trees and everything, but there's a lot of area here. The first thing we're gonna do is we're probably gonna go up on this hill and see if we can glass a little bit, just look around and get a lay of the area and figure out what we're doing. That's part 2 of another area. Nothing yet, haven't seen anything, haven't seen any fresh sign, and no bugles. So we have still seen 0 elk, and it is starting to hail on us now. And it's some good sized stuff, so. He's just sitting out there.
He's chilling out in this.
We're really just trying to figure out what we're gonna do next. We've been sitting here. We got in here at 8. It's 2 o'clock now, so gotta figure out what we're gonna do next.